Hey there! If you're looking for a fun and easy way to earn rewards, including cash and prizes, check out the link in the video description.
Queen Letizia of Spain was all smiles as she attended a book fair in Madrid today, despite the recent release of a bombshell book which claimed her husband King Felipe was left crushed and destroyed by her alleged infidelity. The mother of two, 51, looked the epitome of elegance in a white suit teamed with a vibrant green shirt and her favored white trainers as she stepped out solo in the Spanish capital. Letizia waved to onlookers and looked at ease as she toured the 83rd Book Fair of Madrid, held from May 31 to June 16, in the city's Retiro Park. The former journalist, who usually attends the annual event solo, appeared utterly engrossed in the contents of the fair, showing herself to be something of a bookworm as she browsed some of the stalls set up. Her appearance comes after journalist Jamie Penefiel, 91, launched a fresh attack on the European Queen with his new book Letizia's Silences, which was published in Spain this week. Following his first best-selling book Letizia I, which alleged that Letizia had an affair with her ex-brother-in-law Jaime del Burgo, the veteran royal reporter claims in his latest work that Felipe was aware of his wife's alleged infidelity in real time. This isn't the first time Letizia has been seen since the book's release. The Spanish king and queen put on a united front when at a board meeting with the patrons of the Gallery of the Royal Collections in Madrid yesterday. In January, Jamie Penefiel was sacked by the Spanish newspaper El Mundo after 20 years following a series of damaging allegations made in his first book Letizia I. His best-selling book alleged that Queen Letizia had an affair with her ex-brother-in-law Jaime del Burgo. The Spanish royal household refused to comment on the claims at the time. In his latest work, Jamie claims that Felipe was aware that Letizia was cheating on him in real time as her bodyguards have an obligation to report on her whereabouts. The author alleges that bodyguards joined Queen Letizia on a trip she took to New York in 2011 with her lover Jaime del Burgo, whom she had dated before meeting Felipe. The author wrote, that day, in New York, she was accompanied by her faithful escorts, who, without a doubt they would pass a report to the Ministry of the Interior or the Palace of Zarzuela. Following this, Jamie claims that Felipe has been left crushed and destroyed by his wife's alleged cheating. The royal reporter, who worked for Hola magazine for 20 years, claims that Felipe has been plunged into hell by his wife's supposed betrayal and wants to get out. Elsewhere in the book, Jamie labels Queen Letizia cold, emotionally immature and passive-aggressive and makes unsubstantiated claims she is hated by King Felipe's family. Jamie Penefiel, 91, was sacked by the Spanish newspaper El Mundo after 20 years earlier this year following the publication of first book on the Queen called Letizia I. The book sent shockwaves through the Spanish royal family after the author alleged that the Queen had a romantic relationship with her ex-brother-in-law Jaime del Burgo. The Spanish royal household refused to comment on the claims at the time. Following his dismissal, the veteran journalist has now written another book called Letizia's Silences, which begins by delving into her early romance with King Felipe. In the opening chapter, the author sensationally claims that everything in Letizia's world has been broken as a result of alleged deceit, adultery, and betrayals. The author goes on to say Queen Letizia has a cold, indestructible, and determined aura about her, and that the royals' silence on the recent allegations signify her emotional immaturity. Jamie claims the royal resorts to silence as a way of controlling and punishing other people. He then goes on to claim that Letizia's passive-aggressive behavior towards King Felipe is the reason her mother-in-law, Queen Sofia, and sisters-in-laws, Infanta Cristina and the Duchess of Lugo, hate her so much. In the following chapter, Jamie alleges that King Felipe fell in love with his future wife while watching her present the news. Reports on how the royal couple got together have varied over the years, with some claiming they were introduced at dinner party while others allege they first met when Felipe visited an oil spillage site in northern Spain. When T.